There are moments in American culture when even people who aren't fans have to pause and ask themselves, why does this moment matter so much? And on the night of December 8, the country is preparing to witness one of those moments, when Taylor Swift returns to national television for a rare interview on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. What surprises people isn't the fact that Taylor is appearing, but the exact day she chose to appear. A day that feels almost symbolic. Exactly 1 year after the final night of the Eras Tour in Vancouver, the night she closed the longest and most meaningful musical journey of her life. For the media, it's just a broadcast date. But for fans, for anyone who has followed Taylor's 17-year career, this choice feels like a period, and also a new beginning. 1 year after she stepped off the stage for the last time of the Eras era, Taylor Swift isn't returning with a new song, but with stories she has never told before, through her 6-part documentary, The End of an Era, and the concert film, The Final Show, both dropping on Disney Plus just 4 days after the interview. The significance of this moment goes beyond a simple press tour. It carries the quiet weight of a gentle farewell, of a chapter preparing to close so another can begin. And whether you're a diehard fan, a casual listener, or just someone observing pop culture from the outside, one question lingers. What is Taylor Swift trying to communicate by choosing this exact 1-year mark? Leave your thoughts in the comments. When Stephen Colbert announced that his guest on December 8th would be the one and only Taylor Swift, American audiences immediately understood this would not be a typical late-night chat. Over the past 4 years, Taylor has almost entirely stepped away from late-night talk shows. She chose silence, chose her own stage, chose to let the music speak. Her last long-form TV interview was in 2021, during the launch of Red, Taylor's version, when All Too Well ignited a cultural earthquake. Since then, Taylor has spoken only through her performances, her writing, and the subtle messages hidden in each album. So the image of her sitting at Colbert's familiar wooden desk carries meaning far deeper than promoting a project. What makes this moment extraordinary is the timing itself. December 8th, 2025, exactly 1 year after the final night of the Eras Tour. A night millions of fans called the ending of an unrepeatable journey. This is no coincidence. For an artist who has built her career around symbolism, storytelling, and intentional timing, Taylor never chooses dates randomly. Every milestone is purposeful. Every appearance carries weight. And this one feels like a quiet acknowledgement. The Eras Tour belongs to history now, and she's finally ready to step beyond it. During the Eras Tour, the world saw Taylor Swift at the height of her power. A cultural icon, a storyteller, a woman who turned old wounds into stage lights. But after the lights dimmed, after 151 shows ended, the question remained, who would emerge after all that? A Taylor Swift exhausted? A Taylor seeking peace? Or a Taylor fully matured, ready to write a new chapter without looking back? Perhaps her interview with Stephen Colbert will give us a glimpse. Colbert isn't the type to chase drama or cheap sound bites. His style is depth, emotional, thoughtful, human. That's likely why Taylor chose him. At a moment viewed as the end of an era, she needed someone who could ask the kind of questions that let her reflect in stillness, not noise. Parallel to the interview, Disney Plus will release the 6-part documentary, The End of an Era. The title alone makes the media pause. It's not just a tour recap. It feels like a personal testimony, not from a global superstar, but from a 36-year-old woman standing at the threshold of a new career phase. The Taylor in this documentary is no longer the 20-year-old girl running from scandals, nor the 30-year-old woman fighting for the ownership of her music. She is someone more whole, more self-aware, fully conscious of what she is leaving behind and what she is about to face next. The release of The Final Show is equally significant. It's not merely the last night in Vancouver. It's the moment she stood before tens of thousands, knowing she was saying goodbye. Not to her fans, but to the era that lifted her to unprecedented heights. A smile, a look, a final wave, each moment becomes a fragment of history, not just a concert replay. But beneath the surface, audiences tune in for something deeper than numbers or achievements. They tune in because this is one of the rare moments Taylor lets people look inward, at her biggest decisions, her private uncertainties, her crossroads that music alone cannot fully express. When an artist chooses the exact 1-year mark to reflect, it means they're ready to face what has passed, and ready to open themselves to what comes next. Throughout her entire career, Taylor has used time itself as a storytelling device. She reuses old dates for new releases, she chooses symbolic anniversaries for re-recordings, and now she marks the closing of eras with a new question. What comes next? Some dates look like mere schedules, but they reveal the blueprint of the future. What is Taylor Swift preparing for? A new album? A new creative era? Or a shift beyond music altogether? The answer may not come immediately, but the signal is unmistakable. She is stepping away from one door and reaching for the handle of another.
Looking at the full picture, it becomes clear. Taylor Swift's appearance on The Late Show isn't just a media stop or a promotional event. It's a milestone. A timestamp placed exactly 1 year after the end of the Eras Tour. A reminder that every journey, no matter how brilliant or beloved, must one day say goodbye. But goodbyes don't end things. They create space for something new. The image of a 36-year-old Taylor Swift, composed, grounded, confident, sitting down to recount the biggest artistic chapter of her life, carries the quiet strength of someone brave enough to look back and strong enough to move forward. The end of an era and the final show act like two mirrors, one revealing the untold moments, the other preserving the final light of a stage that sustained her for nearly 2 years. And between those mirrors stands the Taylor of today, fully aware the future will look different, yet willing to step toward it. What lingers most isn't the music or the records, but the evolution of a woman who continually redefines herself. Perhaps that's why so many Americans, even those who aren't longtime fans, want to follow her next steps. Because Taylor's story, in many ways, mirrors our own. When one chapter ends, do we have the courage to begin the next? If this resonates with you, leave a comment with the video's keyword and consider subscribing. Not just to follow entertainment news, but to journey together through stories that change the way we see life.